Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Well, welcome to a new series. This is Skyrim, the Skyrim Total Conversion mod, Enderal, Enderal. It's a total conversion mod that came out, I believe, on the 21st of this month of August. So what it is, it's a completely new story. It changes some of the mechanics of Skyrim. All it pretty much is the Skyrim engine and assets from Skyrim. But it's their own unique game that has their own story. I believe it's kind of like they did another game that was based off of the Oblivion engine that was used on the Oblivion engine called like Nephirim, something like that. But I don't think there's any link between it. But there's all new lore and stuff like that. I know the first 30 minutes of the game because I wanted to test it just to make sure it was stable and that I could record and everything like that. So without further ado, and the only mod I have for this is the Enderal mod. But like I said, I'll put the link to their site in the description, and if you're interested, you can go and download it and play it. So yeah, we're gonna start up a character and play. The only thing I know about this game is that the beginning is a bit trippy. And I know I have a favorite character from like 30 minutes of playing, but that's about that. I'm playing this on Adept, I believe, the middle difficulty. So as you can see, Skyrim, it has a Sky UI built into it. Yeah, I'm playing on Adept. I'm gonna bump this up a little bit more. I'm playing it on Adept because it's actually more difficult than Skyrim. From everything I've read and from my experience, like, wolves kill me easily. Alright, so started a nice day in summer. I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. So right off the bat, first thing I noticed was the music was a bit creepy and I wasn't... Hello, this is new. Interesting. Yeah, first thing I noticed when playing was the music was a bit creepy. And my first thoughts honestly was this feels like a dream sequence of some sort. Or like the beginning sequence of Fable where you're a child. So I didn't see those three pyres over there before. So yeah, the nutritiousness of meat. Yeah, I'll let you read that. You can pause and read it if you want to. I've already read that book, and there's another book I've already read. So for notes and stuff like that, I will give you some time so you're able to pause and read it yourself if you want to. Alright, I don't think I can... No, I can't sprint, okay. So one thing I've noticed about this game, through my short amount of playing, is I don't think there's really so they call it mana instead of magicka, but the regeneration for that is, like, negligible. Stamina regeneration is pretty bad, and I don't think there's even health regeneration. So that right there makes it more difficult. Alright, so, like I said, if you want to read these, you can just, pause and go ahead and read. Some of the later ones I might read, it just depends. Also, the amount of just grass and shrubbery and stuff like that is ridiculous. I think I'm taking a slight hit to my FPS because of how much there is. But I'd love to see this with the Skyrim remastered. Oh, I thought that was flying backwards, but then it kind of looked like a fish. Alright, so we got Daddy here. I might have to edit the sound to make sure you don't hear it both from the game and through my headset, because I actually want to be able to hear what's going on. So I'll just go through these options because, why not? I have no idea what I was supposed to be looking for.
Simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my boat. Alright?
I mean, that's kind of different than like a gun. You know, if it's a gun, it's like, oh, hey, look, it's there. You can pull the trigger. With the boat, it's like, oh, hey, look, it's in front of me. I have to, pull it back. I'm wondering if all of the buildings are going to be like this, where you can just open and close them doors without it going to a loading screen. I do want to take a knife because I am curious. Okay. I found a knife slightly later on, just called a knife. So I assumed it was that. Sorry if I was talking over that. Little girl or kid laughing. So yeah. Favorite thing right there. There's an Elder Scroll. Search dresser. Huh. Ooh. I wonder if this stuff actually carries over to a little bit. So yeah. So they have nutritiousness of meat. All of these books are the same. It's pretty great. The strips. So once again, you can pause if you want to read it. I think I shouldn't be taking those, but whatever. Okay. All these doors are locked and require a key. Huh. A jar of flour. Meat broth. It's a pretzel. That's kind of cool. Wonder if that's a default thing in it. It's kind of small.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I?
It's a lot of meat.
Real gem you've got here. Well, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we? What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
I've also been impressed with the voice acting. I think it's pretty good. Also, if you didn't notice, all of the options there were the exact same.
You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
And then, once again, all three the same option. I think it was the exact same as before, right?
Why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over?
Okay, so right there, he said murdered us,
Pathetic and pointless whining?
which makes it think it's him as well. So I'm thinking those three skeletons are the him, your mother, and sister.
Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened.
Also, I can't move around, just letting you know.
Instead of raising, feeding, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in a horse truck right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
So pretty crazy. So that first book, pretty much cliff notes. Everybody here used to be cannibals, and then they started eating animal meat instead. That's the only reason I can think there's an obsession with meat. I don't know why, but you know.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
There's a handful of cinematics like that near the beginning. I don't know if this is very heavily story based or like open world. Like I said, I haven't gotten far enough to find out. So yeah, there's that. I think that was pretty much everything that would have happened in the previous game.
Sorry, that was a bit harsh. I'm just not. It was a dream again, wasn't it?
So yeah,
Seriously, if we had a
yeah. So we're back into it now. Back into playing.
Enderal in our rooms,
The music's pretty cool. I like the voice acting.
some things never
You know.
change, I guess.
Haven't seen a sweet roll yet. That makes me sad.
Maybe you blame yourself for all of this. For what happened to your family, I mean.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with this option right here.
You're right. But
I like the
those,
dialogue options. I feel like they're actually fairly RPG-ish, if you will.
the way life sometimes goes, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
All right.
We're talking about 500 pennies here. Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway,
Thieves gotta live too.
I just hope the Enderalians are easier on Outlanders than the Nevermeads are.
Wow, that looks fairly difficult to say in Daryl. I didn't even hear what he said.
You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting.
Okay, cool. Now we're actually at the point where we can make the character. So there's four races. I guess half races. So elves, I'm assuming, are magic. I'm guessing they're kind of like good at fighting or something like that. I think we're gonna go with these guys right here because they say they're trading. They have the biggest trading company or whatever. So I'm thinking maybe you can get a Kalenian. I don't know. I'm planning on going sneaky, so you know we're gonna go with that. So there's no presets. You can change the skin color a bit. Go with that. I'm gonna leave. Not too horribly into like getting too detailed with the face because it's, you know, character creator, but you know, gotta have a scar. Come on, scars are cool. No, it's that anything I care about there? No. Change your head color. Interesting. I will look through the eye options. Those look fairly normal, I think. Well, I guess there are some of them look normal, some of them don't. I think that's not horrible. Are the eyes two different colors? I can't tell. Maybe they are. I don't know. I think I'll leave it like that though. Don't care about the brow. Don't really care about the mouth. Hair. Ooh, I can have a beard. Let's go something like that, maybe. It looks like they have some unique hairstyles of facial hair, but not all. Same with the hairs. Let's look over here. Pretty hair. So it looks like some hairs like this one are not a vanilla hairstyle. This one I don't think is either. It's kind of like Pretty Boy. I'll just go with this one, even though my hair doesn't do that. Yeah, let's go with, yeah, let's go with that one that I was near the end. That one. Why not? And yeah. Okay. We will be Burrito-zilla. Because why not?
She fled from that civil war the Black Crescent caused, didn't she? Ironic, isn't it?
I'm curious to how much like certain dialogue options change the story, honestly, because I don't know.
I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand. You hear that? Someone's coming.
Okay, I can sneak. I can interact with the lantern. Oh, look, you can actually see someone right there in the sack. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to turn up the brightness for you guys to be able to see. I'm wondering if this would be like a normal feature where you can like turn on and off lamps, because that'd be pretty cool. Alright, so it's very yellow. So is that guy's hair.
Okay. Oh shit. I don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go.
I'd like to move. I like how it said mouse 2, but I was definitely using mouse 1 there. You can punch really fast. I don't know if that's like vanilla Skyrim stuff right there with how fast I was punching. Weird, but I think that's supposed to be a kill move, but it missed or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna do that option.
Yes, of
Hey, look, a rope. Also, a bigger rope. Whoa. So yeah, you can just barely, I don't know if you can make it up, but just barely right there you can see a woman right there, the veiled woman.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here. Please.
I might see if I can install the immersive first person mod so I can look down and have a body, but if it doesn't work, I probably won't. I'm not going to worry about it too much.
What the? Oh no! No! What are you doing, please?
So I'm assuming this is like a forced choke while she just kind of walks away. Because we got lifted in the air and then, you know, everything goes dark again. Alright, so I don't know how much more of this we'll be able to get in this episode. So yeah, we'll just see kind of how far we get. We have about 10 minutes left in the video, I think.
A veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my Dave, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance. That's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without pay.
Yes, we could work for you. You know, we could scrub the deck, build potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived,
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking.
Yes, it's very heartbreaking.
You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't.
Yeah, but if we signed on, then there wouldn't be this awesome story along with it.
Maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
I like how there's not like a second and a half delay between people talking like a single line that shows up at a time, like with vanilla Skyrim.
There's one thing I hate more than cowards. It's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
Captain Nate.
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in there.
but
Pulls him up without even touching him.
Oh, believe me, I can.
This is like the scene from Skyrim with the
Oh, well,
chick in the Thieves Guild,
someone's woken up.
where you're paralyzed the whole time and she fights Mance Raider or whatever his name is. That's Game of Thrones, I'm aware, but what was his name? Either way, the Carlia. When you first meet her, she like paralyzes you and you're unconscious, so it's like that kind of. Another cutscene, yay! I don't think there's many more after this one. Though I honestly didn't get much further after this.
Tell me, what is time to the dead dreaming anyway? So many people
People just talk, and
How
never...
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm doing.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
what is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Though that's kind of like not necessarily anything. That's almost like, I'd call it a vision, I guess, that your character's seeing after being thrown in the water and then brought here. What? Where am I? Oh, wait, where am I? So I'm gonna go ahead and favorite this. This is a very important spell. That's how you get back here. Why that's important is, so Skyrim, you can go up and that's how you get to the your traits. But if you look here, this is an interactive thing where you actually choose the traits you want. So I'm gonna go mostly sneaking, but I want to grab some of the things over here, I believe. This is really nice right here. But I want to grab some like illusion stuff because apparently you can use it to work on undead in this game. So I'm actually going to grab this. So I've here. If you hit H, it brings up this menu. When you level up, you get learning points, crafting points, and memory points. I don't know about these. I wonder if everybody starts off with the same skills there, but I don't know. So I'm actually going to go ahead and grab this because of, wait, no. Yeah, the boosted mana regeneration will be really nice. But then I'm going to, so, you know, I learned that. Actually unlock something over here, which is really cool. That could be used for healing. So yeah, which then unlocks those three and I can get things from there. But I'm going to come over here, which crit. And then this is actually really cool right here. This one. Harder to be detected and better prices. But we're kind of going to look through and decide what we want later on. I can get a bit further, I guess, with the time we have. So, I don't remember. Okay. So, I have this equipped. You hit Z. And oh, Blade Dance has one and two-handed weapon, huh? So yeah, now we're on the beach and it's raining. So you guys are gonna have to tell me what your opinion of this is, if you like it or something like that. But if you're enjoying the series, but I think I really wanted to play it, but I figured I'd go ahead and record it because it's something interesting. I don't know if a lot of people know about it. So yeah. So yeah, I already showed you that. And then here's this, which is, you guys know. Ooh, man, a fun guy. Okay. Ooh, healing potions. They're rancid. Ooh. Such skeleton. You have a knife. Okay. I never saw that. Torch. So I'm actually going to go ahead and... So I want to get a bow. And I know there is a bow up here. Somewhere. Okay. I'm lost. So at first I didn't think there was any quest markers in the game, but after playing a while, you get some. But it tells you the difficulty of like the quest you're trying to do. I think they did a really good job with building the world because I think it looks really great. It's over here, I think. Yeah, that's the... So, okay. So this was made by people, but they are updating it. There we go. So, like, I'm expecting there to be bugs because it wasn't, like, a full, like, development team. And so up in the top left, you can see, actually, that I have experience that errand. Ooh. Empty skeleton, empty sack. Okay, what's in here? A carrot. I'll take the carrot, I guess. Purple flowers. So yeah, we will come over here. I think that's about all there was out here. Let me check over here. I don't know. I did a bit of exploring so we could get, because I knew there's going to be after playing a bit, I was like, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes in the beginning. So I figured I'd go ahead and do some exploring so I knew where things were right off the bat. Oh, hey, that's new. Because a lot of the first episode would be taken up by cutscenes, which isn't necessarily a problem, but... Oh, okay. So that's cool. Summer fortification and flux. Okay. So yeah, but I wanted a chance to show you some other stuff instead of like 10 seconds of gameplay. I wanted it to be like 10 seconds of me actually progressing. So this is cool. You get learning points as you level up. And that's how you learn skills and stuff like that. So right, and I don't think I have any of those yet. No, I don't. Let's head on into the abandoned temple. I didn't see that book that chest there before, so I'm glad I went over there. Man, these cutscenes. Not cutscenes, loading screens. Sorry if you heard that. Apparently my phone thought it was important to let me know that Facebook was doing something, and I don't use Facebook ever. So what's really cool is like you can pick a lot more of a single plant. Apprentice book on one-handed. Okay. I don't think I need another pickaxe. Rune key. Which I know exactly what that does. I was just doing a quick check. So that, as you can tell, lifts this up, which takes you up to there. Because that's really the only way to progress. Ooh. Some more of these things. Now I can just stand here. Let me go ahead and do one of these, one of those, and one of those. Shock resistance. Ooh, nice. So I'm assuming I haven't gotten to any part where I can craft in the game. So it'd be kind of interesting to see if it works the exact same or what. I know there's recipes you can encounter. All right. Please let me up. Thank you. Why? Oh, I hit caps lock. That's why. Uh-huh. So, gonna come in here. It's all blue and shiny. Oh. Crap, I just missed what that said. Yeah, you have this thing right here called Weird Fever. Certain areas, healing spells and healing potions. Raise your arcane fever, drink ambrosia to bring it down again. So that's kind of an important thing. So, old robe, that, grounding. So as you can see, my arcane fever is going up from being in this area, and making a very obnoxious noise while doing it. So I'm gonna back out of that area now. Got myself an old robe though, which gives me some armor. And that's a really cool spell. So it's the lightning spell, so it does lightning damage and half as much as mana, but then absorbs mana from the target as well. So that'll be pretty cool, at least for now. Yeah. So pretty. Well, maybe those bars aren't, but you know. Let me not do that. This reminds me a lot of the opening to Oblivion, honestly. Alright. Get myself a bow, finally. I'm going to sleep for 1 hour. So you have to, there's no resting, you have to actually find a place to sleep. I'll go ahead and equip that. Oh, there's an empty skeleton down here, okay. I wasn't sure if there was actually anything down there. I don't know if you can get, well, I guess you can probably get back in here. Yeah, so, hanging moss. Oh yeah, hanging moss. I remember seeing some of that. I don't know how important it is, but I'm going to go ahead and grab some. I think, actually, we're running out of time. You know what? Let's leave you... Let's leave you in suspense. We entered the room, corpses and lights. They are gone. So yeah. I'll leave you right here with me looking at the abandoned temple door. Conveniently enough. I forgot that's what that was. So yeah, like always, guys. So we're going to continue the series. I'm going to play through it. It'll be quite a few episodes because they say it's 30 to 100 hours long, this whole series. So I figured we would go through, you know, see that, like, play through it, get the story, play around with this mod. You know, it's, so far I've been thoroughly impressed with the 30. I guess maybe I played for an hour to figure out if it's going to crash. But, like, the first 30 minutes of actual gameplay, I was thoroughly impressed with. I think the voice acting was great. So, so far, I hope it continues. So like always, guys, take care, and I'll see you next time.